We begin today talking on the money with On Point Community Credit Union. It's the season of giving, and there are so many area nonprofit organizations and small businesses that need our support this time of year. Bob Harding is the Chief Commercial Officer at On Point and is here with more. Welcome. Good morning.
Well, it's great to be here,
Yeah,
Lacey.
glad to
It's an
have
honor.
you. Yes, thank you. Well, first, how do nonprofits and small businesses contribute to the overall economic picture of Oregon and Southwest Washington?
Oregon and Southwest Washington is a very powerful hub for nonprofits and small businesses nationwide. Oregon has over 10,000 nonprofit entities that contribute over 11% of our workforce.
Wow.
And in Oregon itself, over 90% of our businesses are small businesses, and they contribute 55% of the workforce.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, but you know, the economy is a bit uncertain at the moment. So what should people know about nonprofits and how they're doing now?
I think they should know that nonprofits need support now. It is a challenging time, and we have seen that before, and we will rise to the occasion. So know that giving and supporting local makes a big difference, and think about every decision you make. Think local.
Do you find that nonprofits may not be aware of some of the resources that credit unions can offer?
Credit unions are member-driven organizations and approach things a little differently. So I would encourage every nonprofit organization in Oregon and Southwest Washington to look into credit unions and what benefits they might have for their membership.
Yeah, and On Point, you serve over 2,400 nonprofits, is that correct?
Proudly serve 2,400 nonprofits, and we've created special programs for the nonprofit organizations that consist of a higher return than the average, so they can deploy those funds into their missions.
Got it, got it. And you also provide counseling, financial education. I mean, education is such a big part of On Point's mission.
Founded in 1932 right across the river, 16 teachers, and it is our core. So a lot of financial education for the nonprofits and small businesses through cybersecurity, cash flow, fundraising, and really excited to announce that at 407 Broadway downtown, we're opening up a nonprofit, small business, and commercial hub and a new branch, full service branch.
Oh, okay. When can we expect that?
End of February,
Okay.
early March, and it's going to be a block and a half from the new James Beard Market as well.
Oh, that's great. So it'll be a hub specific to those clients that you serve.
Yeah, so it'll be a hub to serve as a connectivity. So we'll have the consultative services, events, economic summits, really to drive a difference in the market, because we believe that giving to the nonprofit and small business makes a difference.
That's great. That's great. I know On Point has been working to highlight Shop Local and Give Local. So tell us more about that campaign and why it's so important.
It's paramount. Every dollar you spend locally at a local business or give to a nonprofit impacts $1.70. So that's twice the rate if it's not a local. So you make a difference because those nonprofits and small businesses espouse those same values, and they buy local. And in return, 70 cents of every dollar spent stays right here in Oregon, Southwest Washington.
That's so great. And yeah, you know, we don't always remember that so many of our neighbors are employed by small businesses, maybe own businesses themselves. Yeah. Any final thoughts? What else would you tell maybe someone who's working at a nonprofit or owns a small business? What would you tell them?
I would say use the resources in the community, be part of the community. 80% of new growth, we're at that stage where we need new growth. 80% of new growth will come from small businesses and do come from small businesses. So shop local, support local, and look at your local credit union. It's a good option.
Yes, of course. And you can find lots of tips and tools at onpointcu.com/nonprofit-solutions. So that is where to go for specific nonprofit tools. And you can also find the closest On Point location near you on their website as well. Bob, thank you. This is a great conversation. Important things to remember at the end of the year for sure.
Thank you, Lacey.